Yeah, me family una kusha una kaba una do this and sa TV with regular programs alone for better. And as una know the problem really go on in the country with different political party, especially like the APC, the in and out. We don't see say like strategy where we feel say the ruling government they use when at the SLPP and for all the APC as hostage na court and delay them program with them political party activity whilst they don't do them convention and everything which I believe say a colonial days ideology then they go with and this time the politics where they run at the world are soft church. So with all waiting and they do so, even though then they hold them as hostage, not forget them flag bearer and do them convention, but they still they do thing at the social media where people they all they aware and no say yes. Um then bring somebody where they can make top all them case now when a fisher where they pull na Britain. Even when you check at the Salon Constitution with the Bar Association, that man not qualify for do it they do so. They not fit for daily. But then they do it because since now Paupanistic government and kind of bulldoze and put speaker of the house, then bulldoze, then put 10 speak and then put 10 member of parliament, first in history in a saloon, then told police then go inside, then guy they wouldn't go train say na forest garden and then give uniform, go fire tear gas inside parliament. But even when they say shaky, they do things we're not supposed to do, but you know when they carry police then a parliament for go shoot tear gas per parliamentarian them. So all them thing they are them people in there they do way at least a complete human rights abuse. But today we'll come and talk on certain thing then way at least way be they go on way we where we the help we not know waiting at PPRC. But now then get PPRC, but to get somebody who can done for we and tell we waiting at the meaning of PPRC, waiting at the position them and they also get to ruling where they do for the all people congress so that we don't all as hostage where they say NRM become and come say them for reform the APC PRC through the opposition party, they were then Dabaru, Erikishi, and all team, but you don't reach a point where somebody will can explain to you break and no for. So get Mr. Mustafa Masako when be the APC Youth League Agbagba them, they can't tell we waiting PPRC day for waiting at the role and the ruling we then give for the APC. Welcome to Sarkasi with Mr. Mustafa Masako.
Yes, so thank you, Abdullah. You welcome me. And then I tell all the viewers all I do. Whatever I say all I do, tell all I do.
So, Mr. Masako, right now, let's go straight to the point. And PPRC don't give some ruling for the APC. And this and that one, they can talk to people until they understand. Waiting PPRC, therefore, waiting at the position at the country with the political party them. And the ruling will then give towards the APC for let them go ahead with the business with them. So, Mr. Mustafa, they are tell people that they understand, sir.
Okay. Way before this time we get like the one party state, this that people then we get one party state governor, so people then we get the district council, the district office, and then they handle all elections. Like if you every district and get the district officer, the DO, the SDO, them, and then they handle all elections. So it been get for when the one party state we don't now don't go into democracy, and then in part of the democratic process we need to get an independent commission way for handle all elections. So they call them political parties registration commission, and they mean by the PPRC. So why they call on that? Because they all the political parties in the country they register. Everybody, Abdullah say if you get party you want for register in the country, and na PPRC they go get them, we go get the form. You get for freelance, they get all the criteria way they qualify every political party or any group for making become a operational political party in that country. That then they register you, and then that then they monitor all political parties activities. The PPRC basically they they were free at the feed. And then they monitor all the political parties and then they settle between political parties. Political party get issue within the party, they get issue, they can go in at the commission, then the commission then they handle them, then go for handle according to law of Sierra Leone, constitutional law of Sierra Leone, and then they handle them, and then they make sure say they pass valid. So, and what don't happen now in the APC, where we don't get just a quick say we don't get some default some global people them the NRM the this we don't they don't they take the party on certain things we do not agree on. Say this way they happy, we not agree on now, or this will happen, and then the other people then say that this will happen. So she can do they decide for go to the ref for make the ref in go see what they for do. So then can go to report PPRC, and then report, of course, all man knows say they work report on at the court. So when PPRC then don't go now, they don't go the court, we don't pass a judgment say for go na McKinney or whatsoever for go get an election, also a convention who would able for reform a political party, for amend a constitution amendment, so that we will forget them to one. So we don't go there, and then what will come out there, we don't get the final agreement, then they send that report there to PPRC. And then PPRC they get them for 21 days. The dinner they have for 21 days for see if anybody within the party not cry any foul. If anybody not cry any foul after 21 days, now then they gazette them, and then they will become the Bible, the constitutional right constitution where the party will for use for do party functions. So that day will be done there. When this thing would not come on McKinney the other day, PPRC get the report to the Secretary General go submit the draft constitution to PPRC, and the PPRC they open them, say everybody get right for can contest them. So within the 21 days, so they give up to 11 people there, 11 different people there. The contest bring out a lot of points there, where they say they say if they inside the constitution, where you're not the inside. So they get for call the two parties, and they get for call you, we can go the complaint. They get for call the defendant, then who then they defend the party, the present executive will get the secretariat at the end of the day. So una all they go, una chamot, una talk, una everybody just the court. Una put una reasons why una feel say this one for day and why this one not for day. And then we don't do all that. The PPRC, they say they sit down now, they look at her and say, okay, well, as far as they're concerned, that this one now get for be better for we, and that this one not get for be better. So then put them, then they call the draft, the decision where they don't give it, say that this one. So as it is so, it not still become effective law age to we. Okay, still able, okay, if we want to get one or two things still for having in-house day, the two party or two go cut together, the one where we don't complain or this one they okay say, well, Lord do this one, we'll do this one, we'll still go to PPRC because then give it 2 weeks. Now after 2 weeks from that time they don't give it, if nobody not contest, if no changes not take place, then they put on the gazette another Sierra Leone, and then they become the rightful constitution what they use, they drop the 1995 constitution we'll get now. Now we'll use now for go before. So that's the role of the PPRC.
Okay. My family now they watch this and say Cast TV with the program Salon for Better. We with Mr. Mustafa Masakoy, when are the VP APC Youth League. Right now, just don't break a law, don't nyaka for now waiting. We call the PPRC waiting in the October. You get for come and talk about the ruling you then give for the APC for good and program. Yes. You will want call and check on this because we accept call. If you get any question, you can call me on Saracas at 732-588-7558. This na Saracas TV, which will program Salon for Better. And Mr. Masako, so what you look at the ruling way then give with the APC for let them go do their activity. And then we understand say the APC executive be get some kind of meeting with their own Lamakeni. So how you look, how successful that happen, and how you see the way forward, because a lot of people let me talk say APC get fed, then get for put themselves together. And what you want to talk, because people then look nervous, they talk say APC not put themselves together, so tell them they want sell, or the former president don't sell the APC give to Mother Bio way at least some time for let go second term. What you want to talk regarding all that thing and regarding the meeting where the NAC go all na Makeni. So waiting at the confidence where you want to give your party member there now.
Okay.
Because you know more about all that thing.
Yeah, because I know more because I be there like part of if I be this salon, I hope for the pada meeting there.
Yes.
Of course. But when I know the salon, I not be there for the meeting, but I be there follow, I be there monitor the meeting from every place. I keep all my job business aside, I be the monitor. And so many things we talk on, but the major thing I will talk now for where the youth them decide for do is we the young one then don't decide for set a record for make we own challenge. We don't throw a challenge to the old people then, not the party as a whole. Because the key things where they affect the youth wing is the age bracket. The age bracket now 18 to 35. And that 18 to 35, 9, the white man, they will put the year and they don't put say and the age bracket down there. If you get into the US system, you know. But waiting the SLPP, then we do. Like when Tinya Kababi day, they decide for argue out that one. They say, yes, now 35, 18 to 35 years. But Sierra Leone will get about 10 years war, civil war. So within that 10 years civil war, the youth man them not be able to do a lot of things them, and a lot of them will look deprived, and then they'll not be able to pass through that training. So then decide as the SLPP for increase the youth bracket to 45 for compensate for that 10 years where the salon will get the war. So the SLPP constitution then put her to 45. But what you then do them properly as law and order, and it was voted for and properly agreed to. Do you understand? We don't look at them like a common understanding between each other when peace day. So that kind of thing be done, they flow into the APC. And then what we be done decide for do now, when we go for that last constitutional amendment, we say, okay, law will change the name from the Youth League to Young People's Congress. It's like young adults. In churches, you get the youth wing, and then you get the young adults. Then. So it's like, let's go now to the young adults then. Where that age bracket of 35 for them fuse into. Where people enough for them, bring the camp up again, for them fuse into up. But this is what happened. We don't agree on, we don't like the party, the convention, we don't agree on that day, and they're voting. Mm-hmm. But among the 11 people there, like Sylvia, then they say the age bracket for still remains 35. Of which we don't know why. Do you understand? Because if you say you really fit for the people, for the young people, You did in for the young people there. You be done did it and this that. I believe say you for be considerate. You know for just day no more because you want show say you want forget relevancy. Say you important or you sabi all thing this that. No, I mean that side it be very very much unfair because the SLPP do it properly. For it was all part of compensation or the DDR process for amend that 10 years for compensate for the 10 years where the young people then lost na the country during the war. So that was why they make the youth that position go to 45. But Sylvia and others say no, if I go back to 35. And with the young people then, we say we not get no problem with that. We accept that day in good faith. And just like how PPRC don't talk them, we don't accept them, say now from 18 to 35 years, and we go for make sure say we dey follow that day. But here is the other side of the coin now. We don't accept. We don't get no argument about that. We don't okay. The PPRC rule we don't accept and done. But our question here is, and the challenge now is to the Sylvia and every one of the way they did at that parent body. I hope say, whatever decision where the court they take, nobody enough for cry foul again. We all for accept her now. Because we don't accept them, we for don't go on the street demonstrate or for don't jump so, but it's not necessary. Because we know say we can't win the election. This election, yeah, we win, we don't win, and I just a matter of time. People that they wait for no more. They give it back. They give it back again that contract. They give the APC back again. The mandate for can rule again. That's definite. So we hope say Sylvia and all the other people there, everybody who they make so they pass they jump so, whatever court decision, my brother Alfred Peter Conte, all whatever decision where this court they take now, the ruling where the magistrate they pull now, I hope the judge they pull, I hope say we all for accept them and then we move forward.
Yeah. Okay. This is Cast TV, which we program Salon for Better. We're there with VP APC Youth League, Mr. Musafa Masakoi, and maybe people
wait, today not call on that name.
Munde,
yes. Munde get for come because that name the way the SLPP they real and they afraid because they don't say na tyrant. So I knock you one call, I knock you one make them nervous. And me people also I want to aware say this na the months where we are not afraid for talk nothing regarding the freedom of the black people because this na Black History Month. So we not get for talk anything and una Pan-Africanist. And where the blood they inside we in a Pan-Africanist, where we always say Amangla Awetu, Izo Wetu. We always they count on them Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Kwame Nkrumah, all the Pan-Africanists that were fought for the rights of the black people. You understand? This now the month, this way you not get for hesitate. Even then sold the way they and the way you talk once now the rights of black people. Nothing no go happen with you if you want intimidate or damage you. You know get for work way na the thing the way Ali Kaba la be member of Pan Africa where be difficult college.
Harun Boy myself.
Then where they all turn out, then turn Pan Africanism to rebellism where native man and turn. So this na the time this show if we just like way Musafa Masakol Munde where they talk so.
I just want to follow up on the PPRC administration. I don't know if you can explain to people how is it being governed, who are the heads, and how that impact the opposition.
Yeah, you see, this what thing happen, yeah? Mm-hmm. The PPRC now a branch of government, and in fact, when the thing started newly, it will start like a ministry. Tijan Kaba will appoint Momodu Kroma be appoint Momodu Kuma, they be they call her waiting parliamentary and political sorting minister. Therefore, again, that they began like a ministry. You understand? Because it is part of the government operatives. Now, under the problem there, because government now in they appoint the commissioner of the PPRC. And then when government appoint the commissioner of the PPRC, it put and say subject to parliamentary approval. All right. So the parliamentary approval, you go when they don't give you that appointment day. You go meet facing the parliamentary approval team for government business them, where now 17 members and that 17 members it comprises of all the representatives of all the political parties representative in the parliament, and then of course the ruling party, the chairman of that particular committee there, now from the ruling party in charge of government business.
So in effect,
so in actual fact here is the thing is being influenced by government, because the government they appoint the possible for the day. So no matter how the PPRC can really try for be perfect,
non-governmental.
Yeah, if it be like a defeat funding program, when a foreign aid na the NGO, then you go expect say they go able for operate independently, because the PPRC chairman, when government change, it will able to changes as well. The present PPRC chairman already, no matter be your appointer.
So you could definitely work in the interest.
Of course. Okay. I'm just when I be no go appoint anybody you know sabi.
And if you don't talk,
you see? You know go appoint.
If you don't talk and say they appoint nobody we no sabi.
You know go appoint, but that is it. You know go, but me to me not too much care. Me and that side of the day, that he always take as passion. I not too much worry about that, because business if they are giving position, I put me from body. That's not it. The point is no more is if you do the right thing. Now the right thing when they not can agree for do, now they the problem kid. And then people like always they always feel for like say them position they are the feel like a holiday job. These are not permanent jobs. Before you did it, now somebody else be did it. And when you did it, so that somebody else get for candidate. No matter what you look at, the government can change. And the new government they change, una all the part of una all hang with the presidency. At the moment una lost the election, una all don't lost una positions. Automatic. So that they make it you see the PPRC go do things. They go do it the genuine way, but that you kid in favor of government, he always inside. Now that they make me they always they talk say, law will try for handle the situation them indoors. Law will not declare and go out, because you can't go you problem to PPRC. What be the governors? Who be the PPRC always and go there. John Benjamin then go there. Madam Bio then go there. Prince Adi go there. And the people that will go make a so. Prince Adi go there. He will go make sing so. Joe be game changer. This that. So that's how we get them drawn all that day. And this government we cancel. It can and deceive the people there. The SNP government we cancel. It deceive the people there, because when they come, the people that with the hope say there's going to be a positive change. They say the new direction. So they will feel say the new direction get for be something better. Okay. But look what they do. All what APC do, when they be the campaign against APC do bad. If I don't do more worse than that. When they make, they say, but that's what APC be do. That's what and Escobar do so. Madam Yourself for do so. Oh, that's what that person will do. So this one for do so. So as long as that's what they will do, and at that they make the people that will say, okay, well, una can they? Una say no can they? Una say not able for do again. That's why I can say we'll just wait for the time. They get there they go.
Tit for tat.
There they go.
Okay.
So they're not getting active for put. They're not getting active for put. Look, man, like they talk say, all what you promise people, they would say by manifesto, you don't do all. So if you don't do all, wait till the time you get people, they will tell you now whether you do or not do.
Okay.
And also how the PPRC reports, what did that mean to the Alfred Conte in case?
Yeah. What did that mean to like Alfred Conte in case?
Mm-hmm.
The Alfred Conte, the Silver Blinding, all the 11 others, we put petitions in. It don't get too much verdict to Alfred Conte in your case. Because Alfred Conte in your case, it deal with Magistrate Fisher. In Alfred Conte, a grumble say the convention will not go on properly. Because they not allow certain things and the way them be say they for go do from the court, where the court before the way the court be say them go do, they not go for do them. You understand? So instead we don't put in your way they call it. And in your case, it's still there with Magistrate Fisher. So let me cannot keep too much to forgo part of our artificial pass invalid.
But the PPRC report ruling with it on the, does it answer Alfred Conte's questions or concerns?
It depends on Alfred Conte here in lawyer directly for say whether they are satisfied.
No, I mean we already know what's in Alfred Conte in accusation of.
Yeah, but PPRC not talk say who forget an interim government or the present team for step aside. Okay. PPRC not talk about that. And that's Dana Alfred Conte in your major country we your major concern we refer for. So PPRC not reach that side. What you want PPRC then do is, in fact, what you again the other thing is, when you talk again is, if you're not a minister, you know, they don't make you minister, you forget a delegate status. Well, that's quite correct. You understand? But if you're not a parliamentarian, you get a delegate status complete because you were voted for, you're a party member, the party card you get, and make them vote for you. So you are part of the APC. But ministers, and it's command just like when they call African, when mother call African in their position, that don't mean say African and SLPP. So if I go by SLPP program, I forget I know. He can be invited there. But no go begin jump there. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, me people don't know what they watch this and Sarkas TV. It's a regular program Salon for Better. We deal with Mr. Mustafa Masako. We at least they can break out some things and Mr. Masako, we don't talk about PPRC, we don't talk about the APC ruling and everything. I want to let you just church because we see they invite the mayor, Ben Kenfala, Labobo, and they call him big man because the way they do things, Labobo. And one thing I want to tell people them way salon people and can get excuse saying I use them. No. Ben Kenfala don't stay in the United States. And the United States, we picking up past 18. But cutting they do on their own. Ben Kenfala not fully know what they do. Because if a man will be seen on the last time, say because price don't skyrocket na the country, he say that people are well black than common athletes. And besides, he go school, na law school he go. So he know what they do. And
but if you say Ben Kenfala go do anything without the blessing of Mother Bio.
No, the Mother Bio, but what I want make Mother Bio know. We get one channel now with them, but them picking and they watch. They call them mastermind, master plan. We then them born them. Then they watch and pass Mother Bio. We go stay 26 years on side. If you say it's a big plan, then picking the born and it's a big plan pass Mother Bio. And waiting, the plan the all Mother Bio that they do when they orchestrate. So right now. Now the one thing I do be there with one boy we himself don't go safe in a salon. Now be the youth leader now. I they address them, me not countryman, but I can address them as the village boys. They are the village boys because they do things like villagers. They don't do things like people like that went to go to school. No. They address that Mother Bio and the entire cabal, they are all village boys. Because once and then put me in one forum where they fit when I look about forum, somebody be in Boston. I think when they fit say me na APC na and pull me but I don't know Boku with this Ali Kaba we Charles Taylor talk when a killer. where then can make somebody in the SLPP cabal. So what you would describe for talk now, so this mayor from where he come in office in governance, where in office be they near that SLPP office for good numbers select. Once in the wapper and broken. In fact, one lady they said for that be a friend of mine, just genuine friend. I be about 2 and 1 time. When the wap that mayor with them broken, what I tell her, I say, when I saw that they operate, he said now one in short to give now so. When the wap that mayor now from that thing that cut off.
But it don't make sense, right? Because the Freetown City Council is under the current government.
Yes, it is under the current
They're
government.
supposed to work hand in hand, you know what I mean?
Okay, well now the reason we make them where Ben Kelfala, this is Ben, you know, one thing the way President B.O.B. talk, we say all SLPP people are idiots, including himself now idiots, because what Ben Kelfala do, then they compare say APC be kind of power then sack mayor. The mayor when they sack, now invest he go invest, but he don't make profit. And what you would they look now so
Who's mayor APC them if
About George Williams?
about George Julius Farham, he go bring one artist kind of return where
The Morgan Heritage.
Morgan Heritage, the money we spend and not pull am. So now in campaign say them for pull am, the man don't put the country per losses. But now, even
And the question was, if you really call for make about George Williams scout Morgan Heritage in the country, no, not to that the people that they want.
okay,
You don't understand?
okay,
You
yes,
want that.
you're right.
Yeah.
Now, Yvonne Akinsoya, he get a consultant where Yvonne Akinsoya not to one gain a signatory to that account then at the Freetown City Council. The people in way the Mother Bill plants on bien Yvonne Akinsoya the all na signatory for them money come out na the account. Yvonne Akinsoya spend $20 or less than $20,000 for then travel couple of times. I think 6 times they travel with that a consultant.
I'm going to go inside these things small.
Yeah,
understand?
Mr. Munde, with all no more now come, they let you carry inside. So they spend like 20 or less than 20,000 within consultant. That
what
including
do they spend the money on?
or tickets for travel abroad for go lobby for make money carry inside.
Okay.
Yeah, so but when they go finally then get bigger for succeed. Imagine they spend like 20 or less way na the maximum. Then at the end of the day, when they go and lobby, they bring $4 million come inside the country. Without go, then go out.
And then submit all that money.
Then submit all that money there. Now, this pauperistic government headed by it, because when you think about the pauper government, then say that woman, that 20,000 where he spend, when he bring $4 million inside the country with that 20,000, they say for return and back. And this way then they do, when you look at, if they want to talk about fighting corruption, Ben Kelfala way na this bobo way, you know, we get no side for hiding at the universe. Madabio, when they come into governance, the first Tifo Fatima Tif, before they grab all them northwesterner than airports. Me, Jalomi, we talk anaya. Fatima, where people then they give, say you travel 2 suitcase and 1 hand luggage. All them three.
Don't talk about the mayor. This is not a Fatima.
No. And they tell you no about the corruption where then they talk about where some people and the way they're not calling to book. Fatima no get no answer on inauguration. They get a committee where they run down the Fatima na run. And I do thief them money then they go Gambia first before they begin catch them pa double dipping and where Mother Bio they forge the receipts na Libano na will tell them. Fatima where they owe them 2 suitcase them without 1. I guess somebody will be there when a police, then fire them, then put them all in the airport. All the money they did. Single handkerchief not the day inside them suitcase the day. All na 4x money Fatima they put. Now then 2 big suitcase a day for go Gambia. Okay, one. No,
now wait, since we not get evidence, you know.
No, me, I get evidence. Then now, what you make them say, then they go after the mayor for let pay them money the way he spend as travel expenses for let he spend $20,000 and go give $4 million. Marabio, where they go, so all them travel them. I got picking way 1 per a man the way they travel. when the pikin ask am for in college fee, he said, you know, say now they travel, now they get money. So that travel them per them, then they on a business matter be they do say they not go car all am for corruption. So now money making them they make. You understand? So now make they say that thing the way they do, say that they come after the mayor for that money we spend. Mayor spend 20,000 or less, then he bring 4 million. Why then for calling anti-corruption?
Well, make Mustafa explain.
Safi,
Yeah.
I want to look into this. Fatima inauguration not supposed to put on the ENAC. Chief Minister ENAC 1.5 million. Alpha Tibo then picking in school rest. Ipata nothing no commodity. Ben Ken Fala say you no get evidence. You understand eh? Madabio double dipping. When Lara Taylor appears in reports come on, Madabio you go for the receipts na Lebanon. Then double dipping. You understand eh? The same Maggie. Then buy Maggie today. Then price and then go buy Maggie back yesterday. Then price and the same price inside the same cook them for cook inside the 1 week. Double dipping. Then they not catch them on. So I mean the corruption it don't so much inside the SLPP that waiting at the problem with the mayor. We spend $20,000 they bring for me. Bloomberg. Jalome, remember we interview the mayor the last year we can get that award in New York.
Mm-hmm.
With that Bloomberg. With all them money they do them game. Now in go inside so now then they go call them anti-corruption say if for pay a go spend unnecessary expenditure when at $20,000 they bring 4 million. Safi, church panis see because me I don't understand how then guy they operate.
Nega for back too much. Waiting the thing is what I want let people to understand yeah. Basically.
Safi, no, before you talk. All them people that will go to that Nations Cup, not to today, they gladly say Senegal win.
Yes.
Glad in Africa.
Yes.
All the people that will go Africa Nations Cup, the country them. Salon spend the highest per 2.2 then count.
No, that
7.5
money,
million.
that money, we don't talk an asset, they know the money. They for bring kind of returns.
No, returns not come. Nobody no call anti-corruption. Returns not come. They're not damage. 7.5. Stop it. Go ahead, no cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Yes.
Actually, the mayor issue. Waiting me want for say is SLPP, Madabio, they don't fit the mayor so much so that you know the way they can do the thing to them, you know when man can be too much selfish, way too much selfish, if they do certain things, the way no more how they think, you don't position yourself for think. That's so the ideas that they come to you, and that's how you they operate. And when they operate that way, they feel say they do the best thing. But I can always talk say that governance, you get a lot of people where they not the part of Australia, where they are in international committees, where they spend a lot of money in that country for make we get peace. So these are people that they monitor all the entire week and they happy. I can always tell people and down there. But there are certain ways that they will miss themselves with the think why they salon. It better work in America. Work in America, me here a open small. I see a lot of things when we feel say be the happy and when we feel say important to me right now na nonsense. To Benkefala, I they tell them this. They bring come, you see the mayor, when they ready for the mayor. After they don't go fetch and broke in hand, they don't go do this, they don't go do this. They finally say they not go able for control the mayor. But this is what happens. Let me really show you the organogram. The councils. The organogram of the council is this. The political parties, they elect or they vote in the mayor. They vote in the deputy mayor. They vote in the councillors. And then waiting they happen. The councillors, the way they can, they divide themselves into groups, into different ones. You get also you call the development wing. And then what the government they do? The government of that country, now then they appoint CA. The chief administrator, the assistant administrator, okay, the administrative wing of the council. Now the government they put on there. Now they change now get the president CA where they. You understand? The CA, he is the chief administrator, now the council. Now in they do everything. Then you get somebody where they na the finance side. These are all people employed by government. They are not voted for. Not to even care and go there.
So it's not the
okay.
What's not the
so
the approval process for make the mayor get the money? How the money they go like?
It's the same procurement process. The same procurement process. The mayor not ever spend any money if the finance don't know about the money.
So the finance get for approve.
He get for approve. The chief administrator do everything there. The mayor just say like we say minister. Mayor is like the town chief of Freetown. But look what he might do back again. They don't go appoint the first time will get resident minister Western Region.
Well, now more or less the work of the mayor.
You understand? You understand? Yes. They don't do all this one for fair way, like for North Sudan, the mayor.
The mayor, yes.
You don't understand? They will get resident minister Western Region. They send in a Mende CA the council. You don't understand? Then to them they sit down, they do the best selection of all staffs we for go work there. They send them there. You get people, you get the development officer, the development wing there, the council. You understand? Where they they all that year can generate. See what he even do. Even bring in a consultant. Not to even no more bring consultant. You don't understand? That means that some of that no let me collect people that know. You understand? Look how the consultant issue can work. Abdullah. Let's go to my young ministry. The youth ministry will be the work. You don't understand?
Mm-hmm.
The youth ministry, we will want for review the national youth policy. We'll go get consultants. You know that will be the consultant? One part of the consultants there.
Mm-hmm.
This former minister we might have sacked on our lands. Then is Sandy. You understand? Then Sandy was one of the consultants then. Where you say consultants, they pay about money for the work we do. You don't understand, eh?
Who's work then?
That before let them review the youth policy.
That's it.
Then it's Sandy be there. This of recent, the present minister we did it. What did they do? They give that same consultancy for review the youth policy. They give to me or small brother to China, which is fine. Then a consultancy, you get right for do that. There was a project where that will be there now. Where the World Bank come with a $20 million project, they bring a camp for the youth them. That's where they're able to cash for work. You understand? Eh? You're able to cash for work and this, that, way for camp. What did they do? They bring in, then make them get that thing they call IPAO na finance. They created a separate body na finance where they monitor and see how all this money they spend. So to the layman where you know say, oh, they don't give the youth commission. I was commissioner at the youth commission. Those are titles so many know they pass with. I was commissioner. President appoint me, subject to parliament approval. I go through the same process when I see the last Africa they all don't go do. All ministers, all this that can pass through. I don't pass through all those processes. I pass through parliament and then they present me, they approve me. I was commissioner. I was in charge of Southern Region at the youth commission. So I know which are they talking to person tell me. Who will be the handle those things? You understand? Eh? So that is how consultancy operates. And then now, if one don't bring up a consultant in the office, whether consultancy now for handle and direct the government funding the way they send. The white man, no they ever send any money na Africa. We not send people the way they for car work and share that money they spend. Now this one, we brother they know, but because they think selfishly, you know where they think selfishly, they forget about the reality. The reality there. Now this day they feel for our life, and then I don't go here now say 4 million, but now the youth commission, you understand that? Now the youth commission, what you did or what you work at the youth sector. You can work there as the commissioner, youth commissioner. I can at the mainstream body. I was in charge of the National Youth Village Project. When I be the National Youth Village Project where When the Chinese man they said they call the $30 million project, this, that. I was the field operation manager, be in charge of that. So I know what's in the kid. Those monies where they cannot call, what will the vocabulary people that will the say the money they say bad. You don't understand? Donors go down talk say that they don't approve 4 million. That 4 million they get a lot of things inside. Before that money they send the witness salon. If not half or more than half of that money they left first and do not they have because I then get for provide, they get for bring count the consult, they get for pay consultants there, where they get for car monitor that money they get for supply vehicles, the fleet. Under fleet management, the running cost of those vehicles and everything. Now only Saloma they buy motor car, we know the check, but we know the check of running cost. But the white man we the focus for them and they put all on the running cost of the vehicle, everything they put all that money they all inside and that. And then the consultants they forget that. Meaning you know say wrong. For make even get a consultant na that place. Not even for starter. Even the present government, they have consultants. They have most of those people where they take, so where they come on and then say so where they give them good government positions. I challenge that. The one where they give most of the people where they go give them government position, where they pay them $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $4,000, $10,000. When they get their salary, it is their bold they say they are consultants. They pay them as consultants. You don't understand? Then they all when this so when they all get anybody the way they get the presidential appointment and so when you see all presidential appointments there, they put you into the category of consultant. Otherwise, you know they get that salary there. And when they put you in the category of consultant, they pay 35% of his salary every month. 35% of his salary they pay, they give. So at that they make it entitled to S-crasher. At the end of every month, at the end of every year, they get 15%. You understand?
Mm-hmm. So
I the talk not if you post it tell me. I was one of the consultants, and that's so they pay me. You understand?
The reason why they call him
because so waiting kefala na incident but the thing they all over the talk say you see nobody no need for step aside. You know me say possible for step aside
if they investigate you. Then
when the ball be there at the your court, when the thing come for the chief minister and other people there, and then waiting I want let Kefala know, let Pen Kefala know, and the entire SMP know is this here. I be not talking I want I dey talk back again. All embassies where they salon. You don't understand? All embassies where they salon. The American embassy, the this that so they get a whole staff them. They get staff where they deal with political affairs. They get staff where they deal with this. Then they get all the findings and they do the independent findings. They know all waiting they go on. They know all waiting they go on at that country day. So then they get the whole report where they get, and the SLP report where they give. Now two different things. But the white man, he always allow you first. You go, when you go meet him, he say, hey, this nice, this fine, we are pleased with this, that. No mean no more. He are the most full man. You don't understand? I'm very small. I don't work with white people that sabi there. I don't work with French people there. I don't work with the Spanish. I don't work with British man. You understand? So I know them. I know how they behave. You don't understand? When they really know better for you, they give you medal. When they really want to knock it down, they give you medal.
No, if you say it tough.
No, if you say it tough. You understand? They give you medal. And at that day, I can always tell the Kefala for we are not go left, we are not go wrong behind person. Till until you push her to the wall. If you push her to the wall, you see the push her, it go turn against you. And if you turn against you, no feel say you so powerful. And they always tell people this. Nobody know the way you powerful past God. Nobody know they will not see so many things the way they happen. Bekefala, you get right. You know the commissioner right now. You go even, you go put her, hold her 1 day, hold her 2 days, you can't go so, they make so. They're not going for change people their perception about what thing they happen. They're not going for change at all. Then they not going for changer. You not get for changer. We not get for left there because let's tell you what SFP can do. But some of that I just keep church patap. You understand I'm that?
Mm-hmm.
Because where the campaign China they reach, I don't believe say I will go na any radio for go campaign, I go talk Creole. I go talk the only person who go here which I talk na Mendeman. I go talk plainly to the Mendeman then. I go talk any Sawusa for do. You don't understand eh? I will go talk every side because me na Mendeman. But I just want to let them know say. Oh, what you will not do so. Oh, what you do so to the international community, they watch una funny. There's a people they behave like a maturity, they don't lose her. You know, I be like when man too much selfish. You know they get any second way for think. You know they get any second way for think. You know, you get that shallow way, the shallow minded way. How no more if you say things they go and I saw if I go. In that show them they interpret the law. If they hold people there today, they say, okay, now the only way they get that is now intimidation. You don't understand, eh? Them man and the law, they fail with law, they intimidate them. Because they don't fail the nation. They don't fail Salon, waiting them before do, they're not able for do harm. I mean, you know they able do harm. You know, can pull everybody. If you want, even white man, you see here this country, where government they change. After election November, the president government then go they change, then they work hand in hand with one way they can change inside January. Then for where they can, they able for shoot into the system they go. But Salon, as they don't announce the president that next there's no more saying I don't win, they don't go swear in. Everything I don't take her now. Then they begin pull out. That man they in charge of radio when I pull a day. You don't understand? They go to you know you get for day. You know how you get for day. You cannot operate like that. And see what thing get happy now. I'll be like, you know how they get all the information there? All this you don't know about. The civil servant the way they work so right now there. The president civil servant the way they work with them so hey, they get APC party card, they get SWP card, they get NGC. All the party the way they get their card, they get PMDC card. Then they pay due day. So the day we see the governor change, prap, and they give all the information there. Then they give you all the information. They today back again, they watch one video, and they call the place na Futambo. One part then outcast here na Futambo. Where them go for go claim all the land where they did. But this woman way na the chairman for one other party. You try for Gombo, I go find the name this one. You don't understand? Then go there. They go say that government land there. They go say that this. Who said they do all that you when they do so. And Kefala, I'm a small brother. I like him. But I the advisor for one thing. They're not sabi mother. They work with mother, but they're not sabia. And that's the worst mistake when they do. Mother na one man will get for the give a confidence. Until that last day, when you know how mother they come out and left una who the way when the election, where they hand over power. When they ever know, we are not sabi mother fight. We are not sabia. When I go ask MPRC. When I ask MPRC there, you see one thing about me. I'm that me always see so. I left to find out a lot of things there. Strasser. I don't sit down with Strasser for so many times when we don't talk. There was a day we go where they make Pafo vice president. Who they go Kailan. Then Pafo say that is Strasser just 50 years in by day sense of different. I say well I can't join we. Lord go take an alphabet. When she don't say that picture of the past, when she don't say the motor Pafo, let me take that picture there, maybe they put her or because maybe they handle them silently. Oh, go. We are Strasser for so many times with the don't. Would they talk? I don't travel with Quego. Patrick.
Where's
Quego.
Still alive?
Quego, yes. Now, me and to go. Now, me and to go. APC they go campaign na Chalia Yebeko. Now, me and to go inside Motuka. I don't meet so many of these people. So many of them. The team. Everybody get their stories then. I don't sit down with the late Sam Maligi. Modu Maligi, Papa. I don't sit down with me. I like for do their thing and they talk their own version then. If they really know this team where they so, then why are they so? Let they ask Andukali. What you make Andukali come on SLP, go join NGC. Let they ask her, let they ask her what matter. Andukali let go tell them what matter. Let they ask them. When they go collect money na state house for what they call. Man I go if you know safe. They don't sabi that man. They don't sabi him. That's why they do so when I feel say when they impress her. He get he's way ahead of you guys. He knows, he no pressure, he no confidence. They say he not get for rule after 2023. He knows that he don't make up his mind on, and he's ready to take the exit. He didn't take her.
So when he do that, you know, he go protect him team.
But whose team? The man people let them go ask PPRC if you protect them. You sabi the man? Mother, say mother.
Okay, make people
let them do no more.
People know they watch this,
you know, and then to Kefala or to all the other people there, let us see what happened to the PPRC boys, because that their age generation. You understand? Mm-hmm. When they treat people, then this country, the whole world, everybody get relative there, almost all sign out. Strasser will continue college na London because people that be the humiliator. You understand? You can run away in Freetown. We lost election. When I lost election, you can run away in Freetown. You can't say let go Guinea. Some people that they Guinea, where you don't hurt the people then, they go see you. They will make life very uncomfortable for you. Then they ask before what you make if you say this guy decide for go die. Said Musa. Where they Birmingham. Na Birmingham even dey. For make him even go say for go buy African food. Those people in the Siam. You know say that country they are where you can all equal day.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody
equal. No positions and this that. So now that they make where they put them position and they you get to be very very careful. There are certain things I know precious way they can get at them position there. Where get them position because you get for fight hard, you get for work hard for please the president or for presidency, you are doing your work. But at the same time, you get for why the person and things and advise her. He advise her say, look, but this one what they do so some modern here, this that. This you see even they take her, they can get the gam medals, they come now London, they this so she's highly recognized. This a lady we get in integrity and start. You get a lot of respect. Then you still they follow. If you really genuine, do you genuine work. You understand? But make sure they do genuine work. Do all cut across. But these similar things that you know they happen to the SFP people there. When they call you in 98, you go get one mat, and the way you sit down they talk, you want make like you want rap things. You know the work, oh. You know the work. Then go tell you still in a small boy. You know the work, oh. Una for the say please, what you don't talk so not true. But me believe say that this one for happen. Let me believe say that this one for happen. You understand? Even you go put an yourself to God. They will put an yourself which 1 month. International committee say the guy say like pull a day. We don't do anything and day tomorrow the aftermath. Tomorrow you get for know what you get for happen to you. So that no more. I will tell you.
So if you say the reason why they go after even because
but I just which one? They just the fair way for drop and down. They not go able because that money where they fed for that money don't hear about now. The way man greedy too much, ain't you about you want go there. That money don't hear about and if you say now, you not go able to put somebody there. I don't tell her this one today. She was voted for. APC sacked about George Williams because about George Williams was given symbol by APC. Not I say big symbol to Yvonne. I will go Saka. Yeah. APC sacked George Williams or go they where would they opposition? Mansawe na Makini. Go there. Go there. Where is where go there for go pull and pass some program and this. That's will not even kind to power here. Sigwema was local government minister. The fair way for supporters so for challenge for put so. The party he put a no. But SAP not to then give him a symbol. Not to then give a symbol. It was just a fair way no more select. And the more then they make then they make the woman become more important. They make the woman become more famous. And they make it become more powerful. You go where you draw attention to her, it show like say na a target. I left the woman.
My family, one of the artists as a castaway. We be there today with Mustafa Masakoi, winner VP Youth League, Elias, aka
VP or former or current?
Okay. As it is so, let me still say, according to the constitution, until we conduct the Youth League convention, then the other team come in. On the paper, I'm still the vice president and the Youth League day. You understand? But for so many times I be don't tell people and say, I they vying for that position. I said I don't old, but we are on the white now. I mean, I'm a big man. I'm a big man. VP, but I still carry that title first.
Elias Munde.
Yeah, Munde. Munde not to appointment in I mean, original name.
Okay, me people don't know how they watch. They don't love this program because we don't know too much and we are not calling because we do na number say if we are interested for ask question. So Mr. Mustafa Masakoi or Abdullah Mansari or Amjad Jalomiba, we all in a studio now. When I be the 732-588-7558. When I not call, so we'll round up this program from now today. We will bring una come back anytime. We will bring Mr. Mustafa Masakoi for now with the green update. And as soon as listening, today we don't talk about several things, but the PPRC way now Mr. Mustafa Kanyaka and scatter for now. We'll talk about the mayor back, which make them they go after him way. Ben Kelfala way not be qualified self for that position the way you go, but when government change, that money will then pay them from where it begins sit down in that seat today. And they return all way then say then they talk about corruption. If you have as Bundu waiting for passports they go sell, then take and then can impose them saying as Speaker of the House, where you no go do nothing at Parliament now for go act pornography, go follow picking where you able na grand picking. They go naked the waste where they go na toilet here, where the picking me they follow ways. Hey boy, they can't carry they follow me. All that thing and they get for kind to light. And when they talk about corruption, First Lady, inauguration where not supposed for put there in hand. Where
in First Lady?
Fatima Jabi, where you not supposed for put on
by the for block of First Lady. Now First Lady.
No, wait, no, this is they come. No, I mean how they broke thing like the way how then they go because Ben Kefala say somebody where decent pass Fatima Bio when I Ivona Kinsoya. And they can't run at time for corruption with Fatima Bio where thief money say they answer for our gas. They go buy the tea pad then they can't give people picking the way they picking and put pad now. Infection they go now the waste. All empty they will get for top water. Malabi on the first president will do double dipping, go for the receipts na Lebanon. All empty they will not come in no corruption, you not bring and come into book. You not bring chief minister wait chief 1.5 million. You not bring and come. JJ Safa, we talk say the way we don't alaki the ministry. It talk say electric government can no go able settle the finance ministry. The current bank governor, it takes 68 million. He say a bribe for let them bring loans cancer. All you know call an anti-corruption. So I mean, all the things they look at, then got notorious criminal, then plan an international thief man, and then kind of the country. So we go for talk all that there. So no, not the balance that thing there because true. Inaugural last name, inaugural first name, true not true. Then guy na for Madabio native man. Madabio, what is Samuel tell her? $18 million tifa ago. He come then come take a bag then put him, but now God know what he bring and come for, and they can pay all the price. So the family, this is a cast they round up the program today because we don't get natural the for nobody. True not true. True not get wrong side, not get good side. So I want just let una know say today the first will carry with now Mr. Mustafa Masakoi. We now still yet, unless APC go into convention, now still yet Youth League Vice President. Yes, until we go into convention, it change. And the first way organize this program for we today, so we now the sound technician, we now the producer, now I'm just the Lomiba. I mean, I've learned and say people will come to on back next week. Tata.